Task 1. Listen to the text and for each question mark the correct answer A, B, C or D. You now have 40 seconds to look through the task. You will then hear the recording twice.
So, James, tell the listeners what your new book is all about.
Sure. Well, it's a well-known fact that those who achieve the greatest success in life are those who really push themselves, both mentally and physically. This requires moving out of your comfort zone.
That sounds scary.
Exactly. And that's why people do it. Stretching yourself and not knowing whether you're going to achieve your goal or not is scary. But that's all part of the appeal. In short, it's got to seem unrealistic at the time to be a challenge. Being realistic isn't very exciting. You need to make your target something that's just out of reach.
I see. But still, that seems like a lot of effort to go to, just to do something exciting.
Yes, it seems a strange idea, doesn't it? Especially if you want an easy life. Well, the thing is, it leads to self-improvement, self-belief, and, I guess, a real element of self-satisfaction. Take my own example. I have a minor problem with my feet. When I was 11, I was told by a doctor that although walking wouldn't give me too much trouble, I'd never run a marathon. So, fast forward 15 years to the London Marathon, which I completed without any problems, apart from the obvious exhaustion and aching bones. Once I'd got over that, I felt pretty good about myself. I felt like I'd overcome a real obstacle there. I'm not sure I'd have tried to run a marathon if I'd had normal feet.
So what you're saying is that setting challenges for yourself is a deeply personal thing.
Absolutely. What might be challenging for one person might be easy for another. People can experience many different life-changing events, which means setting new goals for themselves. Take an example of someone who has lost an arm, or leg, or their eyesight. Just getting from A to B on their own would be a challenge to begin with. Yet the people who cope best with these unpredictable situations are the ones who rethink their aims and set themselves new challenges. They often manage to go beyond even their own expectations.
What about failure?
Good point. I mean, we're not superhuman. The most important thing is not letting failure get you down, though. You need to get up and start again, or continue where you left off. It's like the old saying about falling off a horse, isn't it? You've got a choice. You can either let the fear get to you, or you can get straight back on. People are often surprised that even the most successful entrepreneurs have failed many times before they become successful.
So you want people to carry on horse riding?
Of course. And that's what this book is all about. It's not an easy ride. The journey is often full of self-doubt, physical pain, frustration, anger. Any number of emotions, really. But once you've achieved what you set out to do, you'll feel on top of the world and ready to take on something new.
Well, you've certainly inspired me. You seem to have done the same for our listeners, as we have a lot of people on the lines ready to speak to you. Let's go to our first caller.